Lincoln Railer football on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Growl Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Town & Country Bank, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Friendship Manor, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Corey Leonard Shelter Insurance, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Collision Concepts, Headline Salon LLC, AG Farms and Trucking, Lincoln Public Library, Seth Goodman at Me Realty, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Chicago Street Rentals on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, Anytime Fitness, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning, Laundromat, and U-Haul, and Stufferia Pizza.
One. The Rail Splitters are going to kick it off. The guy that's going to kick it off for the Rail Splitters will be Ryan Rutschke. He's a senior, 175-pounder. He's 5'8". He'll be a linebacker defensively. Another guy out there for the Railers, number 19. That is, that's 18. That's Josh Linares. Also out there is quarterback, I believe. He's the captain for the Rail Splitters, Garrett Isles.
And the fact that Lincoln's kicking off would tend us to believe that they won the flip maybe and deferred, and so Southeast is receiving. Lincoln will get the choice in the second half. That's just kind of speculation.
Well, and now it looks like Isles is going to kick off. So a little change in the lineup. Rutschke not going to kick off. It's going to be Garrett Isles on the kickoff.
Or is that Boyd? I think that's number 9.
Is that number 9?
Ryan Boyd, I think so, yeah.
Okay, and he's the guy that also kicks the extra point, so that makes sense. Boyd on the kickoff for the Rail Splitters from his own 40-yard line. One man deep for the Southeast Spartans. Here's the kick, a low liner, and it's going to bounce at about the 13-yard. Southeast player fumbles it at the 11. Now he picks it up, tries to take it to the outside. Railers try to cut him off along the sidelines, and he's finally knocked out of bounds. I believe that was number 21, Dorico Nix. And over there for the Rail Splitters, looked like to knock him out of bounds is number 13, Colton Grant for the Rail Splitters.
And about 3 yellow flags on the field here at the very beginning, so I'm thinking we're going to see a block in the back on Southeast, so that'll bring that return back, and they're going to start fairly deep in their own territory.
So Nix brought it all the way out to the 25-yard line before Colton Grant for the Rail Splitters knocked him out of bounds. And as Coach told you, the ball is just going to be across the 15-yard line where it'll be, or is that the 10? First and 10.
I think it's on the 16 they put it.
First and 10 for Southeast. At quarterback for the Southeast Spartans, that's Isaiah Timms. He's 5'10", 200, and a senior. His running backs are Eddie Gales and Tay Dye. First and 10 for the Spartans. Here's the snap, and running off the left tackle. He's open on the sideline. Only one Railer there left to catch him, and he's going to go all the way to the house from the 16-yard line. We'll try and pick up who it is for the Southeast Spartans.
Number 16.
Number 16 for the Spartans takes it all the way in. And so it's 6-0 in favor of the Spartans. Who that is?
Yeah.
That was Eddie Gales.
Gales, yeah.
5'11", 190 senior on the touchdown for Southeast. Okay, on the hold, that's going to be Mackay Gant. And on the extra point kick, that's going to be Carlos Morales. There's the boot by Morales, and he's got it up and through the uprights, and Southeast leads it early, 7-0. We'll be back after these messages. Southeast leads it early, 7-0, and that was a long run there, Coach.
Yeah, Eddie Gales just took the handoff and started up the middle, but then quick broke to the sideline, went up the left sideline, and basically just outran the Lincoln defense. He showed a lot of speed going up that far sideline right in front of the Lincoln bench and went 84 yards for the touchdown.
Nathan Pudnight's going to be back deep for the Rail Splitters. And on the kick, it's going to be the guy that kicked the extra point, Carlos Morales. He's number 33, 5'7", 145-pounder. He's a sophomore, and he'll be booting it away to Nathan Pudnight. Pudnight wears the number 11 for Lincoln. Here's the boot. It's a low liner, and Pudnight's going to pick it up at the 16-yard line. Here he comes to the 20. Pudnight looks for some blocking, and he makes his way down to the 25-yard line. Nathan Pudnight, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. As we told you, Southeast in the blue, gold, and white. This will be their first time to line up defensively and the first time for the Railers to line up offensively. It'll be Garrett Isles, number 8, at the quarterback for Lincoln. His running backs will be Kyle Crabtree, Andrew Yant, and Nathan Pudnight. The tight end will be Colton Grant, and his wide receiver will be Keegan Houghton. They're on the far side hash mark. Isles looks along the line of scrimmage, makes an adjustment to his helmet. He's going to come out of the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. That's Crabtree. Crabtree gets the pitch on the right side, and he's nailed right at the 23-yard line on a 2-yard loss for the Rail Splitters. And the tackle made there by number 9, Darrell Williams for Southeast.
Yeah, Crabtree went in motion there, Bob. Got behind the quarterback and took the pitch of it before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense had come through the line and made the stop for only about a 2-yard loss on the play.
Williams found a seam in that offensive line of Lincoln, so now it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Rail Splitters as they come up to the line of scrimmage. This time Isles out of the shotgun again. He's got a running back flank to his right. Now he's going to keep it and run around the right side, and he gets about a 2-yard gain. Just rambles up across the 25-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to give him 3 yards. They're going to say he's at the 26-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Lincoln.
It almost looked like maybe he missed the handoff, but I'm not sure if it wasn't a plan for him to run with the ball. Bobby faked the handoff and then came up off the right guard area and picked up about 3 before he was brought down.
Lincoln breaks the huddle here to the near side. That is Colton Grant as a wide receiver, and on the right side it's Houghton. Isles on a 3rd and 9 in the shotgun for Lincoln. He's got the snap. Now he rolls to his left. He's a left-hander. He airs it out along the sideline and almost picked off, but no, it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Colton Grant, and the man that broke it up was Derico Nix. He was the guy that got the kickoff to start the football game on the kickoff, and then he just broke that up, and he almost picked it off.
And as you said, Isles, as a left-hander, was rolling to his left. That's the preferred side for a left-hander, but he was getting a lot of pressure from the backside. He was being chased by a Southeast defender and got rid of the ball, but there was good coverage on the receiver.
Now Lincoln's going to punt it away. On the long snap, that'll be Scott Lesson.
A little confusion now. Lincoln's going to have to take time out because they were short player out there on the kick team.
Ruchke's going to be the punter for Lincoln. I want to remind you the Lincoln Public Library, located at 725 Pekin Street. Check out Lincoln Public Library's website at lincolnpubliclibrary.org for information about September's events for children, including back-to-school bingo and Mo Williams party featuring P-Joan, Elephant, and Piggy. Also, Anytime Fitness in Lincoln is located at 716 North Logan Street and open 24 hours a day all year long. The perfect health club for your busy lifestyle. Phone 217-732-1155 today for great rates. And speaking of staying in shape, great pool out there at the rec now, Kenny.
Yeah, I haven't been out there. I mean, I've driven by it, but yeah, everything I've heard is that it's a great facility and being used a lot.
Ryan Ruchke going to punt it away for the Rail Splitters. That'll be Scott Lesson on the long snap for Lincoln. Nice snap. Ruchke's got plenty of time. He punts it away. Nice and they're going to let it roll. Good job. And Lincoln's going to down it back at the Southeast 36-yard line. So you're right, Coach. That was a nice punt there by Ryan Ruchke. He got some good blocking. Had some plenty of time to kick it off.
Had time, and then he kicked it really high and gave the punt team time to get down underneath it so there wouldn't be any returns.
Isaiah Thomas, the quarterback for the Southeast Spartans. His main man, of course, is Eddie Gales. He just ran that 84-yard touchdown on the first play of the game for the Spartans. Gales wears the number 16. He's 5'11", a senior, weighs 190 pounds. Isaiah Timms is also a senior. He's 5'10" and 200, the quarterback, and we'll probably see him running with the football too. May see a kid by the name of Tay Dye, number 34. He's 5'11", 185, and a senior. Timms going to operate out of the shotgun. He's got the snap, hands off to his fullback, and that's Eddie Gales again. They try to trip him up, and they finally knock him out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Eddie Gales didn't get the first down, but he got a good block around the right side, and the Lincoln player probably knocked him out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Southeast.
A good pursuit by the Lincoln defense to run him to the sideline. That's what they're going to have to do tonight, is pursue these running backs with speed from Southeast, and you know, that's the only way you stop them. And you don't stop them all the way, but you got to hold them to shorter gains.
The wide receivers in there for the Spartans are Mark Johnson and Tay Smith. Timms out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it this time. He's got the first down. He's across the midfield stripe to the 40, and he's finally taken down from behind at the Lincoln 33-yard line. That tackle for Lincoln was made by Alex Linares, the junior. He ran him down from behind. And as we said, Timms was going to run with a football, and he certainly did. He's a powerful kid. He's 5'11", and he's 5'10", and a 200-pounder. About
21-yard pickup on that, and he got some nice blocking. They sealed Lincoln's defense off in the center from their right guard and right tackle. Gave him a nice running lane past the line of scrimmage.
51 for Lincoln in there is Braden Tanner. He's a senior, 6'1", 190-pounder. Timms again going to operate out of the shotgun as the sun's sinking here at Southeast. Gales on the run. He's got some row. He's taken down from behind, and the guy on the tackle was number 51, Braden Tanner. I almost thought he was going to get called for a horse collar, but he didn't.
Well, he grabbed him by the shoulder, and yeah, it did look a little bit like that, the way he pulled him down, one-handed kind of, but not before he had another big gain, about 9 yards to the Lincoln 25, and another first down.
Player running in for Lincoln. I'll try and pick up who that is. I think that's number 32 it is for Lincoln. 42, that's Ruchke. Timms out of the shotgun again. He's got Eddie Gales back there to his right. It's either going to be Timms or Gales. No, he's going to throw it out in the flat, and he's got his man, and he drops it. That was the intended receiver, was his main wide receiver out there. Gavin Webb, he hit him right in the hands, and he just dropped it. He was probably thinking about running before he caught it.
Yeah, the throw was just a little low, about knee height, but yeah, very catchable, as you said, Bob, and I think you're right. He was planning his route to run before he caught the ball and dropped it.
Well, it's easy for me to say. You can hear those footsteps out there. When somebody's coming at you and you're out there catching
your first pass of the year, maybe you get a little antsy about it.
Well, this time they're going to send Tay Smith out there in the flat. Sims out of the shotgun. His center is Colton Simpson. Here's the handoff. That's Eddie Gales. He hangs on to it. He's got a first down, and they gang tackle him. They finally blow the whistle down around the 15-yard line of Lincoln, and they get the first down, Southeast Spartans. Make that the 20-yard line. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, about 20. A 5-yard pickup, and he's tough. Just showed how tough he is to tackle, Bob. A lot of the Lincoln defenders were around him and trying to get him down, but he kept driving his legs and picked up a few extra yards down to the 20.
He had big Donovan Pooley out there blocking for him, 6 foot, 180-pounder. Their center is number 57, Colton Simpson. He's 6'1", 245. Timms out of the shotgun. He's got Eddie Gales off to his right. Near side hash mark. Here's the snap. Timms wants to air it out. Good pressure by Lincoln, and he had to throw it away into the end zone. That was number 70 for the Rail Splitters, Nathan Camel. Camel on a good blitz there. He's only a sophomore, 5'10", a 200-pounder, and he put a lot of pressure on Timms.
There's a penalty on the Railers. I'm not sure what the signal was, but he pointed toward Lincoln. It's going to be a big walk-off, a 10-yarder, I think, against the Railers. I didn't see the signal, so I'm not sure what happened.
And that's going to move the first down marker, automatic first down. First and goal at the 10. Latrell Swope just checking in for Southeast. But a 10-yard penalty cost him a first down, so now it's first and goal for the Spartans. On a long sustained drive here. Timms out of the shotgun. This time he's got Eddie Gales to his left. Colton Simpson on the snap, low one, but good job by the Rail Splitters. They came through and nailed Eddie Gales right away at the line of scrimmage. Bunch of Railers there. 44, one of the first guys there, also number 85 for the Railers. That was 44. That's Scott Lesson. He was one of the first guys there.
Yeah, well, Lincoln blitzing a couple times here in this series, and blitzing's great when you get through, and that time they got through and made the stop at the line of scrimmage.
Eddie Gales couldn't go anywhere, so it'll be 2nd and goal for the Spartans.
I think one of the things Coach Bass emphasized in preseason is to be aggressive, especially on defense, and that's what it's going to take is 11 players to all be aggressive there and make the defensive work.
Tim shotgun, and they blow the play dead. Spartan timeout. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. We're ready to go. 2nd goal for the Southeast Spartans. Tim's out of the shotgun. Eddie Gales now on his left side in the near side hash mark. Simpson on the snap. Now they pitch it outside to Eddie Gales. He looks for running room. Lincoln tries to knock him out of bounds, stays on his feet, and then he's finally knocked out of bounds. Looked like he got down inside the 5-yard line.
They've just ran a little quick option there to the outside. Quarterback pitched it to Gales in a hurry, and Lincoln had good pursuit. Alex Linares was the one who hit him first I thought they were at the line of scrimmage. He went around the corner, got it down to about the 3-yard line, so he picked up 7 on the play.
So it'll be 3rd and goal now for the Spartans. 6:45 left in the first quarter. Spartans lead at 7-0 over the Rail Splitters. Tim's out of the shotgun. They're on that far side hash mark now. Gales to his left, and Gales is going to get it. Tries to run it right up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. 3-yard touchdown by Eddie Gales. So with 6:38 left in the first quarter, Southeast leads at 13-0. The man that will attempt the extra point will be Carlos Morales. And on the long snap, it'll be Colton Simpson. So it didn't take long for them to get their first touchdown, and then they had a long sustained drive, that time being the Southeast Spartans.
Yeah, they went 64 yards there, Bob, on that drive, all on the ground, and a lot of it same runner, Eddie Gales.
Simpson on the snap. And it'll be Carlos Morales to attempt the extra point. A sidewinder, soccer-style kick is through the uprights, and that'll make the score. Southeast Spartans 14, Lincoln Rail Splitter 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Nathan Pudnight back deep for the Rail Splitters. Pudnight's a junior, 5'9", 141-pounder. And Carlos Morales, number 33, in the gold and blue, is going to kick it off. Pudnight picks it up, and he's going to the 15 to the 20, 25, across the 30, got out to the 31-yard line. Nice run back there by Pudnight for the Rail Splitters. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got a couple nice blocks on the right side. I didn't see the number who that was, but then he had a little burst of speed there to get past them and get the ball out to the 31, Bob. So it's a good place for the Rail to start their 2nd possession of this game.
He and his brother played on the team last year, and Nathan, he got a lot of handoffs. So he's showing his speed right there, and as you said, on that play. Big Sage Conrady, the center for the Rail Splitters, comes up over the football. Out of the shotgun, Isles. He's got a man in motion, that's Cannon. But he hands it off to the second guy off the right side. Pardon me, that was off the left side, and he went right, and that was number 12, Andrew Yant, on the run for Lincoln. He picked up a couple yards down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, he gave it to the second man that time on the kind of with the reverse action there, and he hit the off tackle, off guard hole there, and picked up a couple, kind of slanted in there for 2 yards.
2nd down for the Rail Splitters, 8 yards to go. Isles, he's got Yant behind him. He's got a man in motion. And he gives it to that man, but he's wrapped up quickly. And a penalty on the play, maybe could have been a face mask. Yeah, that was Nathan Pudnight.
Yeah, a break there for the Railers because defense got in through the Lincoln offensive line into the backfield, and they were going to make the stop there for a loss, but then they grabbed the face mask, so Lincoln's going to get a 1st down out of that and some yardage.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Lincoln 44-yard line. As Ken told you, 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Sage Conrady, as I said, is the center. The 2 guards that flank him out there are Jacob Berglund and Gage Wilson. The tackles are Blake Marlin and Brett Marlin. Tight end is Colton Grant. Lincoln's got a man in motion. That's Yant. The snap to Isles. Isles hands it off. Lincoln ball carrier up across the 45-yard line.
I think it's Yant again.
Yant was the man that got the ball down to the 46, a 2-yard pickup for Yant.
Lincoln shows a full backfield like on that play, Bob. They had, and then they go in motion, and they've got a lot of people there in the backfield, and they gave it to Yant, the man in motion at that time, and he slants up the field. They ran that just a few minutes ago and picked up a couple more.
Colton Grant going to split it here to the near side. Offside, Southeast. They were going to blitz us, Ken, and just did a little bit early.
Yeah, well, that's going to cost them 5, give Lincoln 5 more yards, and
put us in Southeast territory.
Gets it down to the
49er.
Yeah, what do I got here?
Conradi up over the ball. Again, it's Colton Grant here to the near side. In the slot, it's Yant. Al's out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. He's going to row. Man, he's got heavy pressure, but he didn't. He just hits the dirt. He had 2 big guys coming at him. He said, all right, I'll just go to the turf.
There's a defensive end out there, or maybe he's the linebacker. I didn't see where he lined up to start with, but he just comes busting in there untouched, and Isles really didn't have any time to make a move, throw a pass, or do anything but hit the ground and drop a couple yards, throw about 4 yards on the play.
That'll make it 3rd and 7. 4:16 left the first quarter. Rail splitters Blake the huddle. No wide receivers this time. They're going to keep it tight. Isles out of the shotgun. He's got Yant behind him in a wing formation. Now we got a man in motion. They pitch it outside. And he's able to pick up a couple yards. That was I believe that was number 11, and it was Nathan Pudnight. He had Titus Cannon out there helping with the blocking. But they picked up 1 yard on that play.
Well, it looked like he was going to get out to the outside, Bob, but he only had 1 blocker, and there was 2 defenders, and tried to run off the block, but one of the defenders was there to stop him for the 1 yard pickup.
This is going to be a 4th and 6 for the Rail Splitters. 38 for Lincoln in there now is Zach Montcalm. To the near side, number 17, Chad Baldwin. They're going to punt it away. Ruchke, another nice one, end over end. And Lincoln's going to down it. Ruchke downs the football at about the 28-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Southeast as they hold.
Another good execution on the punt, a good snap and a good punt. Nice high one. Didn't get much of any bounce or roll on it, but no return either. So good job by the punt team of the Railers.
Don't forget to stay tuned for the best classic rock known to man and women after tonight's game with Jeff number 2 and the classic rock experience right here on 96.3 FM. He'll be rocking you till midnight, but the classic rock continues till 4 a.m. when it's today's best country from 4 a.m. till 6 p.m. Country by day and classic rock by night. The best of both worlds of WLCN 96.3 FM. Now, looks like somebody's called a timeout.
Well, they moved the ball back to the 14-yard line. That's half the distance to the goal because they were on the 28. So I'm not sure what the penalty was for, but it's going to be a 1st down there.
3:06 left for the first quarter. Colton Simpson, the center for Southeast. Now another whistle by the officials.
I think Lincoln has taken a timeout.
Okay, if they take a timeout, we'll take one. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Next week, join WLCN 96.3 FM radio personalities Jim and Jeff number 2 live under the Jim Xavius tailgate tent out at Hanlon Field. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Timms, hands off. Running back spun down from behind. I believe that was Braden Tisdale.
Yeah, I think so.
Tisdale, a sophomore, 5'7", 130-pounder, and he was tackled at the 20-yard line. 6-yard pickup by Tisdale. Second and 4 for the Spartans. They lead at 14-0 here in the first quarter. To the near side, it's going to be Mark Johnson. Tim's out of the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs with him now. got another player in the slot, and now they
delay a game. That'll be 5 yards against Spartans for a delay a game, I think, on that one, Bob. We're down to the 2:17 mark here in the first period. And Southeast has been hurting themselves with penalties here in this first period.
That takes them back to the 15-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 9. The Xamus tailgate tent will be out on the 20th at Hanlon Field. Free brats, hot dogs, and drinks event from 5:30 to 6:30. Here comes Timms out of the shotgun again. A blitz by Lincoln. Timms under a lot of pressure, spins out of it. Now he's going to throw it up the middle.
Oh,
incomplete. Nice job there. That was Titus, pardon me, that was KT Gerard for Lincoln, a junior, 145.8. He broke that pass up.
Yeah, that was a completion there until he got in and hit him right at the end after he touched the ball and knocked it loose from the receiver, Bob. So good job there on defense.
KT Gerard, G-O-U-A-R-D. Goes by his first two initials. KT making a nice play there. 3rd and 9 for the Spartans. Simpson quickly out of the huddle, the center for the Spartans. Timms out of the shotgun. He's got Eddie Gales to his right. Timms got the snap. He wants to throw again. Looks, got a little bit of time up the middle, and he throws it away. The intended receiver got tripped up and fell down. That was Trayvon Williams. He was coming across the middle, and he just tripped himself up.
And Lincoln had good coverage in the secondary. They had a lot of white shirts back there, Bob, but you're exactly right. He looked like he went down to the left side and tried to cut to the middle and just went down to the ground.
So Southeast should punt it away.
Yeah, it's 4th and long, deep in their own territory. Definite punting situation, especially when you're up 2 touchdowns.
And their punter is their quarterback, Isaiah Timms.
Now we got another flag on the field. Let's see what that is. It's on Southeast. Possibly an illegal substitution. Boy, I had my charts with all these signals, Bob, and I forgot to bring it tonight. We would have known what all these penalties were for.
We would have known what's going. That one was the mystery penalty.
I'll never, remind me never to forget that again.
Yeah, the halfway to the goal penalty. I don't know what they did wrong there. Ball's going to be at the 10. So Timms is going to be back at the goal line. Simpson on the snap. Timms has got it. Now they blow that dead.
I was going to say I heard another whistle just before the snap. They may have. Oh, Lincoln takes another timeout. Well, it's their 3rd and last one here. We're 10 minutes into this game, and the Railers have used all 3 timeouts.
Well, it's early in the season. It's educational time.
Yeah, well, that's true. You know, a new system. Everything's new to the Railers players and coaches this year, and you're going to have some situations where you either don't have enough guys, maybe too many, or there's some other reason you got to take your timeouts. But let's hope they don't need any in the second period because we're out.
Make sure you stop by Corey Leonard Shelter Insurance, located at 511 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. Give Corey a call at 217-732-4663 for all your insurance needs, specializing in auto, home, and life. Lincoln took that timeout. Football's at the 10-yard line. Colton Simpson's going to snap it, and Isaiah Timms going to attempt to kick it away. Garrett
it's blocked.
Good job blocked, and Lincoln's going to have some good field possession. It's blocked and down. We'll have to pick up, I don't know who blocked it, but number 21 for Lincoln. That is Alex Linares was the guy that pounced on the ball, and Lincoln's going to have good field position with 1:55 left here.
Looks like
Timms, he had pressure, he couldn't kick it up the middle, so he tried to roll out to his right and kick it sideways.
Yeah, exactly, and that's when he got it blocked, and didn't see who got the block either, Bob, but great field possession deep in Southeast territory for the Railers.
Isles, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. He's got Yant to his right. Got the snap. Throws it out in the flat. That's Putnight. Putnight looking for runner room on the sideline, and Pensley's all over the place. There's flags coming down like a blizzard in January.
Isles did a great job throwing that ball out there, and they had another receiver out there for a blocker, and Putnight made the catch and broke to the outside. We didn't see the penalty. It was in the inside. Have to wait for a signal, which we won't know what it means anyway. Holding on the Railers.
No, man, that was a good play. Too.
Oh, they declined that one, but then a block in the back, so they took that one. So that's going to be a 15-yarder.
That's why all those flags were flying around.
Yeah, too many penalties there. Yeah, so it's going to go back to where the 21. So really only lost 4 yards, but because of the penalty, but they had gained yards on the pass play, so that negates the pass.
So it'll be 1st and 14. Clock's on the move, a minute 40 left for the first quarter. Isles out of the shotgun. Got a man in motion.
He's going to throw again.
Rolls left. Got to get rid of it. He does. He's got his man.
Oh, nice open field tackle.
Titus Cannon, the man that made the reception. But as coach said, a nice open field tackle, and they take him down at just across the 17, 16-yard line. So about a 4-yard pickup. 5 yards, close to 5.
Yeah, down to almost 16. You're right. So 5-yard pass.
Houghton going to split it out wide to the right. Colton Grant, the tight end. Garrett Isles out of the shotgun. 2nd and 11. Got a man in motion. Isles has got it. Hands off Yant, and he breaks one tackle, but then he's taken down by a couple more. So a loss on the play of a yard. So it's going to be 3rd down, 36 seconds left for the first quarter.
Yeah, it's just that's kind of a slow developing play, and by the time Yant got to the line of scrimmage, the defense was there to stop him, and as you said, Bob, he lost maybe 2 on the play. It's back on the 18.
So it's going to be 3rd down for Lincoln. They're going to run this play. At the end of the first quarter, they've got 14 seconds. Well, maybe they are going to wait.
Well, I don't know if it'll run out. I hope so. Otherwise, it'll be a 5-yard delay penalty. I think they're going to make it.
So they just march down to the other end of the field.
Yeah.
So after 1 quarter of play, the score, Southeast Spartans 14, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after these. We've got a place called Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital. Phone 217-605-5008 and stop by the beautiful all-new facility located at 200 Stall Hut Drive in Lincoln. Here come the Rail Splitters to start the second quarter. 3rd and 13. Isles out of the shotgun. Rolls to his left. Looks. Fires. Did he catch that?
Yeah.
He did. That's an unbelievable catch.
No, he had it, but they knocked it loose.
It was just out of his reach, and he barely had a hold of it. That was Linares, number 11. Pardon me, that was Pudnight, Nathan Pudnight.
But it was a nice play. Isles rolled out, looked good to his left, and delivered a nice ball. Just a big hit that made the ball incomplete. Now we're going to line up for a field goal on about the 25, being a 35-yarder.
Will be Isles on the hold. Boyd will attempt the kick, and it's just kicked into the line.
It's blocked.
Got to get on it. So Southeast will take over 1st and 10. That would have been a long field goal for Lincoln.
Yeah, they got a little wind at their back. Not much. Just kind of died down a little bit. Yeah, that would have been a 35-yarder, but kick was a little low and a little slow developing. The defense got in there and made the block.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Whether buying or selling, you need Lincoln Railer alumni Seth Goodman, realtor and broker, and ME Realty, located at 222 North McLean Street in Lincoln. View his listings at SethSellsLincoln.com and phone 217-737-3742, 24 hours a day. Tim's out of the shotgun, low snap, he's got it.
44.
Hands off, and a good rush there by Lincoln. Number 44 for the Rail Splitters. That is Scott Lesson. Got in on the play, and a big loss for the Southeast Spartans.
Well, that was a nice blitz there that time from the outside linebacker position there by Scott Lesson. Bob, he got into the backfield and was there just after the handoff, made a nice tackle for a 5-yard loss.
Nice tackle, you said it, Ken. Very quick junior, Scott Lesson, 5'6", 150-pounder. 2nd and 15 for Southeast. Timms out of the shotgun. Wants to throw this time, and he's got his man along the sideline to the 20, to the 25, 30. Cuts across field to the 40, stays on his feet at the 45, across the 50, one man to catch him, and
he's out of bounds up here, Coach.
Out of bounds.
Right here, just for midfield. I thought it looked like he might have been out, but he kept running.
He ran out of real estate. Ran out of bounds at the 47-yard line of Southeast.
Well, despite that, not a very good job of tackling by the Railers there in the open field. They were chasing him, and he was making some moves to get away from tacklers. But I saw that pass on the sideline. He was open. Lincoln blitz that time, but couldn't get to the quarterback.
That was Gavin Webb, Southeast #1 wide receiver, 5'9", 165, a junior. Timms out of the shotgun. Sets. Good pressure by Lincoln. He's got to roll out of harm's way, and now he's across the midfield stripe to the 45. Now he's on the run to the 40, to the 35 goes Timms. He runs along the sideline, and he's going to go all the way in for the touchdown. Isaiah Timms on a broken play from the Southeast 47-yard line goes 53 yards for a touchdown. Early in the second quarter, 10:36 on the clock. Good pressure by the Rail Splitters on the blitz. They'd gotten through the line so he couldn't pass. So he ran toward the near side sideline, and then he cut it across field, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, Lincoln had somebody in the backfield and made him change directions, Bob, but then he got back to the line of scrimmage and used his speed to get to the open field, and then that was a race to the end zone, and he won it.
It'll be Carlos Morales on the extra point attempt. Morales wears the number 33. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's through the goalpost, and that'll make the score. Southeast Spartans 21, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Go ahead.
5, 4, 3.
Carlos Morales going to kick it off for the Southeast Spartans. Nathan Pudnight back to get the football. He picks it up, but he's tackled immediately at the 20-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
I think the one thing we've seen here, Bob, early in this game, first quarter now, early in the second quarter, is Southeast still has the speed that they've always had. You know, they can get to the ball in a hurry. They get in the open field and can outrun you. And right there on that kickoff, they got downfield in a hurry and made the stop before the Railers could head downfield.
Sage Conradi, the big center for the Rail Splitters. He's 6'5", 325-pounder. Isles out of the shotgun. He had Yount in motion, and then they blew the play dead.
He said illegal motion. I'm not sure if Yount headed toward the line a little bit, but that was just speculation. I didn't see what happened there, but something illegal. Somebody else might have moved.
5-yard penalty. I'll move it back to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 for Lincoln. Houghton split wide to the right. Lincoln's got a man in the slot. Isles going to deal out of the shotgun. Now he's got Pudnight in motion. He hands off, and I believe that's Yount that got the handoff, the fullback. He didn't get far. He may have got a yard out of it.
I think Pudnight still had the ball there, Bob.
Was that Pudnight?
Yeah, I think so. He was in motion, and I think they gave him the ball.
Maybe to the 12-yard line. 17-yard
Yeah, I think he lost a couple on that one.
Second and 17 for the Rail Splitters. Garrett Isles out of the shotgun. The senior wears the number 8. Hands it off. We'll have to see where they spotted it.
Yeah, I can't see if that's coming off the bottom, if that's Yount. Yeah. Andrew Yount with the carry that time, Bob. Up over the 15.
So he picked up a couple.
They're right at the 15, maybe.
3rd and 15 for Lincoln.
Yards are tough right now tonight. The Southeast Spartan defense is pretty aggressive up front.
Railers with 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Isles out of the shotgun. Pudnight goes in motion. Isles hands it off, and Spartans get through the line, we're able to stop that play.
Did Isles hand off?
Yeah, he handed it off to Yant. That was
had
number
that
12 that had the football, yeah.
So he's down to the 9, so lost 6 more on that play.
Andrew Yant.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the Southeast defensive line is just beating Lincoln off the line right now and getting into the backfield, making it pretty tough for Lincoln to run any of their offensive plays.
Well, Lincoln's going to have to punt it away. Isles will punt it. Scott Lesson on the snap. Isles drops it, picks it up. That should be a 2-pointer. There it is.
There's a penalty, though, on the play. Let's wait and see what the penalty is. But it's on the railers. It will be a safety, and it is on the railers. So they're going to decline it, and it is safety.
And that'll make it 23-0 in favor of the Spartans.
And that was a result of that, Bob. It was a low snap on that punt. So far up to now, the punt team's done a pretty good job, but that was a low snap, and the punter dropped it there, and by that time the defense was in on him and had no chance to get out of the end zone.
Well, here's a crazy commercial they want me to read, Ken.
Okay.
Chicago Street Rentals stopped by their beautiful, huge location at 1909 North Kickapoo.
Yes.
So they should be Kickapoo Rentals.
It could be.
I think. Right next to Grau Incorporated, specializing in the rentals of contractors' equipment, tools, and machinery. Almost anything you need. Ask about monthly storage rentals too. Phone 217-735-2422 today. I've rented things out of there.
And I drive by there all the time, and they got lots of stuff.
The only thing is, when you rent stuff from there, you're going to have to do some hard work. But
yeah, unless you have good friends with
that know how to use the tools.
Strong backs and like you, Bob, that know how to run all those.
Oh, no, I'm retired.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Ryan Ruchke going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. And back deep, number 21, Nariko Nix. And Nix is going to come up and get it and drop it. Now he picks it back up. He's at the 50. He's at the Lincoln 45. He's very quick to the 40, 35. Along the sideline he moves. Cuts it across field. Still cuts it across field. Makes another move, and he's finally spun down. Looked like Nathan Pudnight finally caught up with him. That's who it was, but Delrico Nix, pure speedster with all the moves in the book, and he quickly gets Southeast down into deep into Lincoln territory.
Again, just the speed is what kills, and he got down to the sideline and ran down untouched until he saw a white shirt cut back to the inside, maybe a couple missed tackles, but the speed just gets him down inside the 10 before he finally stopped.
He's one of those kind of guys, Dorico Nix, that he just reads the field as he's running, and he's a good one. Isaiah Timms out of the shotgun. He's got the snap, and it's blown dead.
Yeah, I think they had extra movement there on the time on offense. That'll be a 5-yard walk-off, which temporarily at least slows them down a little bit.
Good job there by Kobe Bottrell. He got through the line, but it was blown dead, as Coach told you. 1st and 12 now for the Spartans. Spartans have got Tay Smith in there for one of their wide receivers. Eddie Gales is still in there in the backfield with Isaiah Timms. 1st and 12. Timms got the snap. Gales blocking. Timms got plenty of time, throws it in the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Let's try and pick up who that is.
It's number 4.
Is that 4?
Yep.
Okay, that is their main man, wide receiver Gavin Webb. So that'll make the score Southeast 29, Lincoln 0. Timms did a nice job of throwing that high into the corner, and Webb was right there to snag it.
When he had good protection, that gave him a little extra time to wait for his receiver to get open down deep in that corner too, Bob. Good protection by that offensive line of the Spartans.
So again, it'll be Carlos Morales to attempt the extra point. Be Colton Smith on the long snap. Carlos Morales will do the honors. Number 33 is a soccer-style kicker, and he'll look for point number 30 for the Spartans. Here's the snap. It's down. The kick, low line shot right through the uprights. He's a great kicker. Carlos Morales makes it 30-0 in favor of the Spartans with 8:01 left here in the first half. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Carlos Morales going to kick it off for the Southeast Spartans. You're listening to Lincoln High School football. Back deep is Nathan Pudnight for the Rail Splitters. Here's the boot by Morales. Pudnight going to field it, bring it up to the 20, looks nice for some running room. Along the sideline, 25, dances up to about across the 30-yard line. You're right, Coach, he made a nice early move.
Yeah, I tried to go up, looked up the middle, but made a nice cut to the outside and left a couple defenders standing there and got to the sideline, made a nice return, gets it out to where are we, about the 31, 32?
Yeah, 32, yeah. He did a nice job bringing it back upfield. So the Rail Splitters will reload again on the near side hash mark.
Well, it's getting a little dark in here, Bob, where we're at, and they won't let you turn on the lights.
Must have to do something with the filming or something, I don't know. I should have brought my headlamp with me.
Yeah, we could have used that tonight.
Yeah, you know, I live out in the middle of nowhere. I walk around with it all the time like a Martian. Pudnight in motion. Isles hands it off. The running back for Lincoln is smothered. That was Andrew Yant.
How big is 77 for them, that defensive lineman? He is big. He got through there in a hurry and just wrapped him up for a loss.
6 foot 295.
Yeah, and moves pretty quick for that.
Trey
side.
Claiborne.
So we're back to the 27. So we lost 5 on that.
2nd and 15. Clock on the moves. Colton Grant splits wide to the left. Houghton to the near side. Isles calls. He's got the snap out of the shotgun. Under a lot of pressure, eludes him. And incomplete to Colton Grant. Garrett Isles, if you get to see it, he did a magician's job. He had 3 guys coming at him. He juked all 3 of them, got the pass off to Colton Grant. Grant caught it, but he was nailed hard, and he's still down on the field. His arms and legs are moving. He's going to be all right, but he's shook up.
Well, you're right. Isles did a great job getting away from pressure there, and then made a nice throw just slightly behind his receiver. He had to reach back just a little bit, and I still thought he had it, as you said, Bob, but I don't know if he got hit and it came loose or he just couldn't hang on, but the ball came out and he got shaken up a little bit. He's down on about the 40-yard line.
Lincoln trainer out taking care of him. Well, let's give a shout out to the Family Custom Cleaners and Tanning, 24-hour laundromat and U-Haul dealer located at 621 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Watch for dry cleaning and super tanning specials with 24-hour laundromat available. Phone 735-2505 for more information. And also Bright Idea Screen Printing, Embroidery, and Unique Gifts, your Everything Railers headquarters. Stop by the showroom located at the corner of Clinton and Sangamon Streets in Lincoln and phone 732-3311, specializing in large team orders with great team discounts. Comes Garrett Isles out of the shotgun, 3rd and 15. He's got the snap, hands it off, and the Southeast nails our player right behind the line of scrimmage. That was Nathan Pudnight, got the handoff, and they stop him at the 24-yard line, so about a 3-yard loss.
Kind of Southeast defense kind of reminds me of Taylorville when they'd bring everybody up the line of scrimmage and just blitz all the time, Bob. It's hard to gain anything. You lose a lot of yards, and that's the pressure from the up front people and linebackers from Southeast is just making it near impossible for Railers to gain any ground.
Lincoln punting unit's got to hustle onto the field. 6:40 left for the first half. Lincoln trails at 30-0. Isles going to punt it away. And took too much time getting the team out there.
Yeah.
Penalty against the Rail Splitters. That'll be a 5-yarder. And that'll march it back to the 19-yard line. It'll be Scott Lesson on the long snap for the Rail Splitters.
That's the kind of thing you know you expect the first week, first game, but
Ruchke going to punt it away.
And just barely gets it off.
Another nice punt, end over end, and it rolls deep into Spartan territory. At the 35, and it's down there by Ryan Root. Is that Ryan? Or is that 44? That's 44.
Yeah. And we got a penalty at on the 40 there at midfield, Bob.
Little extracurricular activity. Scott Lesson, the guy that snapped it, got down there to down it.
Let's see what the penalty is.
That was a great kick by Richke, under pressure.
And barely got it off, you're right, Bob, and then got a great roll.
Good end-over-end speed on the ball.
There's a penalty against the Spartans, so that's going to cost them.
The ball was rolling so fast they couldn't field it.
Yeah, I was glad they didn't pick it up because Raylers were a little slow getting down there, but then...
Lesson downed it at the 35.
Yeah, he got down there in a hurry then once they hit the ground and started rolling.
That's a 15-yard penalty, whatever went wrong. Back to the 20. So
it was to the 35, so that was a 46-yard punt.
That's about his third or fourth good punt.
Yeah,
Richke.
Yeah. So give them another penalty.
Tim's out of the shotgun. He's got two running backs with him now. Low snap. He hands it off. Good job by the Railers. They just can't stop him. There's a penalty on the play. Runner still on his feet. 30, 35, 40. 45, midfield stripe. Lincoln 45, and he's finally taken down at the Lincoln 40-yard line. And that was, first guy there for Lincoln was number 38 for the Rail Splitters.
That's going to come back for a penalty against the Spartans. Some missed tackles by the Railer defense that time, Bob. I don't know if they're getting a little tired. Hopefully not discouraged, even though they're behind big right now. But he was able to run out of some tackles on that run.
That was finally Zach Montcalm on the tackle.
And that's going to be a penalty against the Spartans. It's going to take it back to about the 9-yard line.
They just keep hurting themselves. 5:45 in the first half left. The clock stopped.
Unofficially, we got them for 9 penalties, Bob, and we've played about just over a quarter and a half.
Early in the season, they're racking them up.
And it's not hurting them tonight, but it'll hurt them sometime.
In a league like the Central State 8, there's no mercy. You get that many penalties. Isaiah Tim's going to quickly throw it in the flat. He's got his man along the sideline, and the Rail Splitters run him down just short of the 20-yard line. Trying to pick up who that was. You're going to spot it at the about the 18-yard line.
About a 9-yard pickup on that play. What the Spartans have been doing here, Bob, most of the game is just trying to get their speed runners and receivers out onto the out to the outside and let them beat the Railers down the field.
Tim's flanked by 2 running backs. He's got the snap. Whoa, good pressure by the Railers.
Just got to finish.
Take him down
good finish.
Deep, inside the 10-yard line. Good job by those young Railers getting back into the Spartan backfield.
And they got him all the way back inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line. A 10-yard loss on that play. Good pressure by the Railers up front on defense.
3rd and 22 for the Spartans.
Yeah, that's a big play here. Railers need to hold, make them punt here. Get the ball out of their hand and have a chance to score one time here before the half.
Tim's out of that shotgun. He's flanked by 2 running backs again. He's got 2 receivers. Now he hands it off in the backfield. Check and see that. I think that was 21.
Got up past the 10, but a short gain, only about 3 yards. Good pursuit by the Railers defense that time to make the stop.
They did. That was the always dangerous Derico Nix, and they stopped him. 4th and 19.
Yeah, good. That's a good job. Put him in. We got some help with some penalties there, but forced them to punt here deep in their own territory. Last time they punted out of there deep in their own territory, they got it blocked. So we'll see what happens this time with 3:20 left here in the half.
It'll be Colton Simpson on the long snap. Isaiah Timms, the quarterback, does the punting for the Spartans. Late arrival to get their 11th man out there. Here's the snap. Timms boots away.
Way up high.
Pop up here on the right side. Oh, and it bounces backwards for the Railers. And it's down at about the 23-yard line.
Now that was about a 12-yard punt, so Railers do have a chance here, Bob, with just under 3 minutes left in the half, starting from the Spartan 24, 23-yard line. Well, they haven't put it down yet.
got a chance to get on the scoreboard.
23-yard line.
Garrett Isles out of the shotgun at the 23-yard line. Put Knight in motion. He keeps it, rolls to his left. Isles can't find any receiver, so he's just going to keep it and run it out of bounds.
A little horse collar tackle there on the sideline, so that'll help also. But he picked up a first down on the run. Nice run around the left side.
He had the complete length of the field on that left side from the near side hash mark. Ran right into the first down marker. But they're going to say he was out of bounds. Oh no, we're going to get a good spot.
I think he
inside the 10, Ken.
I think he got picked up 9 on the...
Yeah, they're giving him just about the 8-yard line. Yeah, first and goal for the Railers at the 8.
I didn't see where
he started at the 23.
Yeah, so
15.
I don't know what happened to the flag on that play, but
maybe that was just some shrapnel over there.
That could be.
There's the handoff, but nothing going there.
That was on the 8th, so we'll give Isles 15 on that. Although some of that might have been penalty, but that's all right. That time Jan carried the ball and lost a couple yards.
See where they spotted at the 10. He lost 2. So to be second goal at the tension. 2:20 left for the half. Houghton split wide to the right. Isles out of the shotgun. Got a man in motion. No, now he's going to roll right. Looks for Houghton. No, now he throws it up the middle, and it's picked off. 2 guys fighting over for the Spartans, and one's finally tackled. Tackle was made by Nathan Pudnight. Had 2 guys simultaneously intercept the ball. They were fighting over it, and they were both trying to run it upfield, and there's a Spartan player hurt.
Yeah, nice tackle on that play by Pudnight, it looked like. I think made the tackle after the interception, but there was a lot of traffic down there. Lincoln had a couple of receivers in the area, and there was about 3 or 4 dark shirts from the Spartans, and the ball got picked off right near the goal line.
Join the Scott Kirby and Jake Johnston Cheap Seats live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan at the Logan County Airport tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the annual Lincoln Balloon Festival for a recap of tonight's LCHS football game and all the highlights of the Central State 8 scores along with everything sports. And then from 10 a.m. to noon, it's a Big Daddy Jim from the Logan County Morning Sports Show Drive, and Jeff number 2 from the Classic Rock Experience, and Lisa the Fix 96 Prize Live with prizes, interviews, and lots of fun at the Lincoln Balloon Festival. Don't miss this. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Southeast. 2 minutes left on the first half clock. Isaiah Timms wears the number 14 for the Spartans, their quarterback, and now a penalty on the play. Probably delay a game, I would say.
Motion penalty on someone. I don't know if somebody moved for them. I'm running out of room for penalties on my chart, Bob.
You have to get
I've got another half to go.
Yeah. You're going to have to get your smaller printer going.
I guess so.
Still 2 minutes left on the clock here in the first half. And they move the ball back to the 4-yard line. The officials do. Colton Simpson out over the football to find center for the Spartans. We got 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. A lone running back with Isaiah Timms. He hands it off to Eddie Gales. Or did Timms keep it?
16 is Gales.
I think that's Eddie. Yeah, that's Eddie. Eddie down to about the 9 before a large number of Railers there to meet him.
Railers blitzed up the middle that time and forced him to run a little to the outside, and finally got some good pursuit out there to stop him for a short gain. Got it out to the 10, picked up about 6.
55. Hard to read up here though, they don't turn the lights on.
Yeah.
That was Blake Marlin on the tackle for Lincoln. Tim's out of the shotgun, loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Gives it to Eddie Gales again, off a right tackle.
Yeah.
Now he's on the move. He got slowed down, and now he'll get taken down, but he's got a first down. Eddie Gales down across the 20 to about the 22-yard line.
Somebody got him by the shirt tail, Bob, and hung on for dear life, and that's what got him down to the ground before he got a little help from some other defenders.
I picked up Blake Marlin there off the bottom of the pile.
Hey, Gale just hit that off tackle, and he hit it hard and got into the past the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Under a minute for the first half. Eddie Gales had that early 84-yard run. Tim's out of the shotgun, throws it out in the flat. It's Gavin Webb, and he's spun down.
That was 51 Tanner out there making the stop. They're out to the 33.
Tim's back to throw this time. He's got time up the middle. He just throws it away. He didn't have anybody open, so he just threw it away.
Interesting to be throwing here with a 30-point lead at the end of the second quarter.
51 out there for Lincoln is Cade Schmidt. He's only a freshman. 6'1", 195-pounder. Number 10 for the Rail Splitters is Quentin Bone. Only 16 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Spartans. Isaiah Tim's out of the shotgun. He's flanked by 2 running backs. Lincoln's going to come after him. They throw it over the man, the intended receiver, number 4 Webb. He just rifled that one over his head, Gavin Webb. So now it'll be 3rd and 10 with 14 seconds left for the Spartans. I don't know why they won't turn the lights on in here. Maybe some kind of union contract or something.
That must be it.
Yeah.
That must be it. They're saving along. I think you were right earlier. It must be a glare or something causing a problem.
On the camera, yeah.
When you turn that on, is that just for our booth or is that the whole place?
I think it was for the whole shooting match, yeah. Tim's out of the shotgun. He hands it off to Eddie Gales on the right side. Gales will string it out along the right side, stays on his feet, and he's finally tripped up as he comes across his own 45-yard line. And they stop the clock with 6 seconds left in the first half. Eddie Gales down to the 47-yard line.
They aren't taking a timeout, are they?
No. I don't know why they stopped the clock.
Yeah, for the first down, but there it goes. It starts now.
All right. Tim's out of the shotgun, and that's going to do it. They won't even run this play. That's going to end the first half with a score. Southeast Spartans 30 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after these messages.